Do you own or invest in CDs? Did you know that some people feel that bank CDs are an insult to America's savers? While many people feel comfortable knowing that CDs are a safe place to slowly and steadily grow wealth, oftentimes they are unaware of what we believe to be a better alternative. So keep watching to find out what I am talking about. If you're a risk-averse investor, chances are you will currently own or have at some point owned a certificate of deposit, or a CD. Issued by virtually every bank in the United States, CDs carry security in the form of FDIC insurance protection, which is a safeguard against loss and/or a bank failure that is backed by the full faith and credit of the United States government, generally up to $250,000 per depositor, per bank, per account category. However, the same United States government who safeguards CDs against loss also safeguards a different type of investment, one that carries greater economic benefits: Treasury Bills, or T-bills. Comparing T-bill yields or interest rates today with bank CDs and taking into consideration three other specific and compelling factors suggests that T-bills are actually the superior safe investment. Hi, I am Joseph Eshelman, the president of Tower Point Wealth, a boutique and fully independent wealth management firm located in downtown Sacramento, California. And in this video, we're going to take a closer look at 4 specific reasons why owning a Treasury bill might be more advantageous than owning a CD. When you compare the interest rates paid by Treasury bills with bank CDs, T-bill rates can be as competitive and oftentimes more competitive than the interest rates offered on CDs. But compelling interest rates, or also known as yields, are only one reason why Treasury bills may be a superior safe harbor investment. So let's look closely at T-bill yields and 3 other reasons why Treasury bills, which are short-term government bonds issued by the U.S. Department of the Treasury, oftentimes emerge as the superior choice. T-bills almost always carry all of the benefits of CDs with a number of additional features and economic benefits, including tax benefits. So let's start there. Owning and investing in T-bills offers not only the security of a AAA rating and the backing of the United States government, but also a clear-cut tax benefit when compared to CDs. Do you live in California, New Jersey, Oregon, Minnesota, New York, Massachusetts, or another high-tax state? The interest income paid by T-bills, while it is taxable at the federal level, is exempt from state and from local taxes. This immediately presents a notable advantage for investors who live in states with moderate to high state and local income taxes. So if you'd like to pay state and local income taxes on your interest income, then go ahead and stick with a CD. However, if your preference is to avoid paying state and local income tax on your interest, then owning T-bills should be something to be strongly considered. This state and local tax exemption enhances the total yield of T-bills, the money that you ultimately get to keep, and helps contribute to a more efficient return on investment, or ROI. Conversely, the interest paid by CDs is fully taxable at the federal, state, and local levels, potentially reducing the net returns for investors. The tax-favored treatment of T-bill interest enhances their appeal as a tax-efficient investment, particularly for those seeking to optimize their returns while minimizing their obligation to Uncle Sam. Number 2, T-bills are renowned for their exceptional liquidity in the financial markets. Put differently, they are easily bought and sold and offer distinct liquidity advantages over CDs. As short-term bonds issued by the U.S. Treasury, T-bills are actively traded in the secondary markets, which enables investors to easily buy or sell them, if they want, at prevailing market prices even before a T-bill matures. This dynamic secondary market presence provides a high degree of liquidity, or put differently, sellability, which enables investors to swiftly convert T-bills into cash without incurring significant transaction costs. On the other hand, while CDs do offer some liquidity, they often come with significant penalties for early withdrawals. T-bills carry no such penalties, although the price of a T-bill could see minimal fluctuations up and down prior to its maturity. So while we think of CDs as being the safest investment, Treasury bills actually hold a distinct advantage over certificates of deposit when considering safety and risk. T-bills, again, are issued by the U.S. Department of Treasury and are backed by the full faith and credit of the United States government without limits. And there's a key phrase, without limits. FDIC insurance limits offered by banks who issue CDs are relatively low, $250,000 per depositor per FDIC insured bank per ownership category. And this is especially when compared to the limit-free U.S. government insurance that T-bills provide. In addition, their U.S. government guarantee makes T-bills virtually risk-free, as the likelihood of the United States defaulting on its debt is exceedingly low. This level of security provides investors with a safe haven for their capital, particularly during uncertain economic times. Conversely, CDs offered by banks are subject to the credit risk of the issuing bank. So if an investor owns a CD issued by a bank that fails or becomes insolvent, they do have a recourse. An investor can file an FDIC proof of claim for consideration. However, as we have seen here in 2023 with Silicon Valley Bank in Santa Clara, First Republic Bank in San Francisco, and Signature Bank in New York, it certainly is not unheard of for banks to fail. But having the express and unlimited backing of the United States government for T-bills provides a strong extra layer of assurance, making them a preferred choice for risk-averse investors seeking a reliable and secure investment option. So as we mentioned at the top of this video, T-bill yields are often as competitive and oftentimes more competitive than the yields or interest rates offered on CDs having comparable maturities, especially during periods of economic uncertainty or when overall interest rates are low. When it comes to safe harbor investments, T-bills offer an array of advantages over CDs, especially for investors looking for security, liquidity, competitive returns, and don't forget those tax benefits. These aforementioned reasons provide compelling reasons to consider owning a Treasury bill instead of a CD. So there is a lot of moving parts in this story, and it's obviously important to consider all of these variables that are involved. So before making any changes to your investment strategy, it's always a good idea to reach out to a certified, independent financial planner. One who is a legal fiduciary, that is legally bound to act 100% in your best interests. All your life, you've been working so hard for that money, and now it's time to have that money work harder for you. So if you like this video, please click the thumbs up button and also hit that subscribe button to to subscribe to the TowerPoint Wealth YouTube channel for more content just like this. You'll be notified when we post new videos about building wealth, minimizing taxes, managing RSUs, retiring comfortably, and other important financial matters. So click the bell to ensure that you never miss one. And on behalf of all of us here at TowerPoint Wealth, thank you for your time and attention.